Hello and welcome to the Mattniverse. Today we're going to further explore Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. It is now time to finally end Dream Drop Distance in this final episode. Since once we pass through here, it's pretty much a straight shot to the final boss and then the final boss that happens after that. Since this is where we link with Sora's spirit to go find him.
End of the road, huh?
Sort of.
I know I'm back in the real world, but I still have my Dream Eater powers. Which means he still hasn't woken up. Where are you, Sora? Huh?
I don't know how he even sees it. He's got like telescoping vision or something. How can you see that from all the way down there? But there it is.
A Dream Eater. Is that where Sora is?
Mm-hmm.
How do I get across?
Your little friend has an idea.
Right. I get it.
I think he told him something like, use me to link with him or something. Something to that effect. I don't know. But now we have an idea of what to do. So we'll do that. Normally in the DS you'd have to kind of like draw a line to Sora's spirit, but you don't do that in this one. You can't draw lines. It's not possible. But we found him. The room with the 13 chairs.
Sora!
There he is. Jerk, that's rude.
Hands off my new vessel.
Vessel?
Yes, we originally had our sights set on you, but you developed a certain resistance to darkness. So we did what the Keyblade did, and moved down the list. Roxas. Now there was a worthy candidate. But, unfortunately, he became too aware of himself, and returned to Sora. Organization 13's true goal is to divide Xehanort's heart among 13 vessels. Thanks to you and Sora, we learned not all our candidates were fit for the task, but we managed to make up the difference. And now, Sora, the 13th vessel, is within our grasp.
13 Xehanorts?
Still very curious to know who the other ones are.
The real Organization 13.
The organization?
I am Xehanort from the most distant past. My future self gave me a task: to visit the splintered versions of myself in many worlds and ensure they gathered here today.
From the past?
There are restrictions to movement through time. First, you must leave your body behind to do it. Then there must be a version of you waiting at the destination. Upon arrival, you can only move forward as per the laws of time. And you cannot rewrite the events that are destined to happen.
What have you done?
My most future self will arrive soon. Then time for all of us will return to normal. And I will go back to my era to live the life fate has in store. He can vouch for that.
Powerful magic, that is. Stop the.
I'm glad I'm not too late.
Mickey!
Just grab Sora so we can go. I can't stop them for long.
Okay. Mickey!
I said hands off!
How can you be moving?
It's a good question, actually. But then his Keyblade is weird, too.
Oh no, are you?
Be gone!
I still wonder what he's referring to with who are you? Or are you? Who is he? I don't know. Very confusing, but it's an interesting place that we go to. It's all about time. And he has a time Keyblade. Very weird. Yep, and here we go. Well, this fight should be fun. Well, let's go. Oh, well, we're starting off with that, huh? Yeah. Dark fire. Ow. How about this? Go ahead and heal that. Whoop. Yeah. Come here. Yeah. Yeah. Stop. Fuck. Ugh, it keeps disappearing every time I shoot my fire. Just stop it. Alright, teleport. Really hurts to do that, but hey, at least it's something, you know. Whoop. That didn't work. Yeah. Who are you aiming at? Fire. And teleport. I wish it would really work, though. It doesn't work like it's supposed to. It kind of misses him, but I guess that's because he teleports too. Almost. There we go. And now we gotta deal with this thing. This thing he turns into. Just gotta break it first. There we go. Apparently he didn't break it. He used his ability instead of breaking it. Well now. Well, that's gonna make this fight longer. I used it, but then apparently I didn't do it in time or something, because he decided to just reverse time anyways. That's fine. Yep. Yeah. I hate this slow. Yeah, get him. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I really hate this stupid time since it makes me so slow. What can I do? I gotta try and get him again. Alright. Second try. Okay. So just smack it. There we go. Now you gotta wait. Takes care of those. And that didn't work. There we go. Perfect. Now we just gotta take care of it. But the eye is the same as the Keyblade, though, from the Master. Which is all really weird. And teleport. Ow. Well, I couldn't stop, you know. Dark Slicer is something I can't stop. Once it goes, it goes. Well, maybe I should just get rid of that ability. Well, that sucks. Now I gotta do it again. Come on, almost. And there we go. A little better that time, but geez, yeah, I guess Dark Splicer isn't really a good idea sometimes. Because you can't dodge anything when you're doing it, and you can't heal either, or stop it. But at least that's done with.
Are you okay, Riku?
Yeah. Thanks, Mickey.
And he's here.
Master Xehanort! Huh? We were right about you!
All of this was decided. My 12 selves would welcome me here on this day, when I would return a complete person. It is the future which lies beyond my sight.
Why are you doing this?
In ancient times, people believed that light was a gift from an unseen land by the name of Kingdom Hearts. But Kingdom Hearts was safeguarded by its counterpart, the Keyblade. Warriors vied for that precious light, thus beginning the Keyblade War. The violent clash shattered the Keyblade into 20 pieces, 7 of light and 13 of darkness. And the only real Kingdom Hearts was swallowed by the darkness, never to surface again. I once tried to create my own pure light and darkness to forge the Keyblade, but the attempt ended in failure. In my eagerness, I had lost sight of the correct way to achieve my goal. I acted rashly. I can admit that now.
What you did back then, your mistakes, changed the destinies of 3 of my friends.
But destiny is never left to chance. I merely guided them to their proper places. The broken boy who failed to be the blade, the misguided master who sacrificed herself for a friend, and the feckless youth who became my new vessel.
I couldn't find a way to save them. But I wanted to believe that their sacrifice stopped you for good. Why? How was I so blind? I should have seen it as soon as Maleficent started gathering the 7 princesses of heart.
Yes. They were all my doing. I used the evil fairy to find 7 pure lights for me, just as I prepared 13 vessels to fill with pure darkness.
But you failed. Sora stopped you in your tracks on both counts.
Yes, he did. That dull, ordinary boy. A Keyblade wielder so unlike any I have ever seen. However, I have not abandoned my ambitions. The 7 Guardians of Light and the 13 Seekers of Darkness.
7 Guardians of Light? Well, for Keyblade wielders, there's me and Riku and Sora. And my 3 missing friends, that's 6. Then the 7th would be... That means the 13 Seekers of Darkness.
Yes, little king. Perceptive. But Sora and another on your list belong to me now. And that puts you 3 guardians short. But worry not. All of the pieces are destined to appear. Your 7 lights, just like my 13 darknesses, whose final clash will beget the prize I seek. The Keyblade! But first, the 13 darknesses shall be united. All the seats have been filled. And now, the last vessel shall bear my heart like the rest.
No!
Sora! No!
He made it!
You.
Axel!
Axel? Please. The name's Lee. Got it memorized?
You're not supposed to be here!
Promises to keep. I'll always be there to get my friends back. What? Bad timing? You had your perfect little script, but you kind of forgot to write the sequel. Now, let's find out what happens.
What now, you old coot? Our time is up!
Isa.
Why are you here, Axel?
No, I told you my name's... Whatever. Axel. Fine. Now let's get out of here.
Right!
Were we supposed to do that?
I think so.
Goofy, Donald, you saved us!
We are out of time. Neither the union of light nor darkness has been achieved. We must all return whence we came. But the gathering of the 7 and 13 is nigh. Let us finish this at the fated place, once your lights and my darknesses have joined together. Seven lights, 13 darknesses. Master Xehanort has been busy.
Oh.
Aw, Sora. Don't tell me your heart's sleeping too.
No, Mickey. This affliction is not the same.
Can we do anything for him?
Yeah.
In your Mark of Mastery exam, you were to unlock 7 sleeping keyholes. By doing so, you would awaken those worlds from their prison of slumber, and also acquire the power to free a heart from its sleep. Riku, you unlocked those keyholes within Sora's dreams. Therefore, it stands to reason that you now have the power to awaken Sora's heart.
You want him to dive back into Sora's sleep? But, Master, Sora's heart is down in the darkest abyss. If Riku's not careful, he might just get trapped down there with him. No, I'll go instead.
And perhaps you may even succeed, Mickey. But there is no denying Riku stands the better chance, having dived into Sora's heart as long as he has.
Mickey, I really appreciate it, but I'll go wake Sora up.
Riku!
Look at his face, sleeping like nothing's wrong, like there's nothing to even worry about. He's always been like that. The three of us would agree to work on the raft, and then this guy would go take a nap on the beach. You see, it's my job to keep him on his toes. Besides, what kind of Keyblade master sleeps through his test? I'm doing it for me too. Sora saved me once, and I heard him call my name. He needs me.
There's something real strong that binds us to each other. Even in the darkness, you can reach him. All you gotta do is follow that connection.
Gee, we're all connected to Sora.
You said it!
And if the darkness gets you, I promise I'll bail you out. Dark Rescue's my middle name.
Guys, thank you. Sora and I will be back soon.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I gotta do another dive and then we'll be there to the last boss. Tag 30 Soras. I just really don't like that they're very spread out. So I guess we'll grab these three. And take that one, that one. Oh, I missed that one. Whoopsies. Oh, here's a good one. Take these line guys right here. There we are. I'll try and get some of them. Missed. Gotcha. Whoa, boy. I never usually can get 30 before the end of the line, so we'll see how well it works. Grab that one, that one. We're gonna probably make it, though, before we hit the end. Only need 3 more. 2, 1. There we go. Ring open. Let's go. Okay, final boss, here we are. A lot of black goopy stuff on the ground. A lot of darkness.
This abyss. Am I in Sora's dream?
Here he comes. Armored Sora. Somehow, he's been turned into a Dream Eater or a Nightmare. How that happened, I don't know. But we'll get rid of him. And he actually uses Ventus's style, too, which is pretty interesting. Like his Keyblade's going the other way. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. If I can get on the wall to do this, that'd be nice. Alright, where are you? Come here. Yeah, yeah. Yep. And teleport. Yeah. Whoa, hello. Where are you at? There you are. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Fire! Ow. Teleported away from me. Yeah. Oh boy. Get away! Get away! Anytime you're done with this. There we go. Get him! Stop teleporting! Oh yeah, I hate that. He does it, Xehanort does it. I can't hit him because he keeps teleporting. Mega Flare! I think I got him. It's hard to tell. Fire! Come on. Get him! Oh boy. I didn't really heal up for this. This is gonna suck. Oh boy. Come on. And got him. You just gotta wait for him to start. That's the only part that really takes a while. Because once he starts, then you go after him. So he got me a few good hits, but I got him. Sora! There he is.
Sora!
And there he goes.
I'll find you, Sora.
Destiny Island.
Roxas?
What is it that you're so afraid of?
Huh?
Let's see. What do we got? Getting trapped in the darkness, causing someone to be hurt, or losing something that's important. Yeah.
Losing something that's important.
Goodbye. Walk on, and then we meet Ventus.
Roxas?
No.
No. Wait.
What is the one thing you care about more than anything else?
The heart's connected by light, my close friends, or the strength to protect others. Close friends.
My close friends. What is going on?
Just questions.
Sora!
No, you could definitely tell it's not Sora. That's Shion. Surprisingly, she's still here, though, even though she kind of disappeared.
Huh?
But she still exists, in some way or another.
Who are you?
Riku, what do you wish?
More questions. All right. I wish...
To protect my friends, to recover something important, or to heal the pain from the past. Cover something important.
To recover something important that I lost.
There. Diz. Mesh it in a bottle.
What's this?
You were not the visitor I expected.
Sorry.
Diz! I mean... Ansem the Wise. What are you doing here?
Perhaps I wanted to atone for events of the past, even if no apology can undo the harm I have wrought. I felt that I ought to leave at least something behind. So I digitized myself and my research and hid them within Sora.
So this is... data?
Yes. A clue, I hope, to finding yourselves or your lost friends in your hour of need. The heart has always been quick to grow. Each exposure to light, to the natural world, to other people, shapes this most malleable part inside of us. Nobody's are not different from us in that manner. Sora was the only one able to return to his human form without destroying his nobody. That is a statement to the love in his heart for other people, and the bonds that tie them together. Perhaps he has the power to bring back the hearts and existences of those connected to him, to recreate people we thought were lost to us forever. Our most precious treasures. Even an empty puppet, the trees of the forest, and the petals on the wind. There are hearts around us everywhere we look. And it does not take superhuman powers to see them. Surely we remember as children the way our hearts made everything seem so shiny and perfect. Sora has a heart like that, uncorrupted, willing to see the good before the bad. When he sees the heart in something, it then becomes real. When a connection seems broken, he may have the power to mend it. He has touched countless hearts. He has accepted them, and he has saved them. And some of those hearts have never left him, whether they fell into darkness or were trapped there, whether they sleep in the darkness of Sora's heart, or were welcomed into its warmth. They can be saved. All Sora needs to do is be himself and follow wherever it is that his heart takes him. It is the best and the only way. The rest is in there.
All right. Thanks. Thank you.
Of course. Now, why is it that you are here?
I kinda need to wake Sora up.
Don't tell me he's gone to sleep again.
Yeah. What'll I do with him?
What, indeed? Never fear. Sora is safe.
Huh?
He's not here. You see, by defeating the nightmare imprisoning Sora, you freed him.
You mean the Sora wrapped in that black phantom?
Then you came here, and you were questioned by 3 young people. That was the final key to awaken him. Sora is awake. You can go home now.
Really? Thank you.
Young man, I do not believe you ever told me your name.
It's Riku.
Riku!
Sora! Huh? Hey, Donald! Come on, you're hogging it all.
Calm down, Sora, and drink your tea.
Gosh, it sure is yummy.
Hey! Riku! You're safe! Riku!
Wait, haven't we got this backwards?
Kinda.
And why are you having a tea party?
You're safe, Riku!
Oh, never mind. You okay? Feeling all right?
Yeah, I've never been better. I was watching what was going on in my dream, and I could hear your voice the whole time. Thanks, Riku. Thanks, everybody. Oh yeah! Did we pass the test?
You performed truly admirably, both of you. More than anything, I am grateful to have you both back from Xehanort's deception unharmed. And I am grateful to Lee, whose spontaneous actions turned the tides. I am also deeply sorry for failing to perceive the danger and throwing you headlong into a perilous test. This experience has revealed many hidden truths, and we must gird ourselves for the great clash with darkness that lies before us. I believe we need a new Keyblade Master, one with a new kind of power. Sora and Riku, you both deserve the honor. However, one of you braved the realm of sleep again to unlock the final keyhole and save a friend. Riku, I name you our new true Keyblade Master.
Way to go, Riku!
Yeah?
I knew you were gonna pass with flying colors. This is just so awesome.
Gee, Sora, you're kind of acting like it's you that passed.
I told you Sora still needed some practice.
Hey!
Really? I'm a Keyblade Master?
Congratulations, Riku!
Thank you, Mickey. I owe it to my friends.
I'll catch up with you in no time flat.
What? You want to be a Keyblade Master?
Yeah. I mean, I came here to learn how to wield one.
You?
Hey, thanks for the vote of confidence. You know I was gonna come swooping in, Keyblade in hand. But I just couldn't get mine to materialize. Must be in the snap of the wrist or something.
And go figure. Good job. He did it.
Do you have to go?
Well, I did doze off. I just have some stuff to take care of.
Are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I won't be long.
Be careful.
Very careful.
Right. See you soon.
Okay, so I'm probably just gonna let this go on. There should be the final clip that comes after all this. Shouldn't take too long to get to. We'll just kind of skip to it when it gets there. So I'll see you guys then.
Good. I was hoping this world was still here. But where are they? Oh, there! Thanks! You're the best!
I like that, the way that Ventus smiles at the end. It's like he just knows. I mean, he is a part of Sora in a way, so I guess he can feel it. Well, I guess that's the end of that now. Since now this one is done, I probably am going to do the one with the Aqua in it as well. Might as well. It's very short though, like maybe an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. It's pretty short, so it won't take that long at all to really finish it. But I'll probably do that too, just to kind of refresh myself on what Aqua was doing in the world. Although I kind of remember it was just her wandering around a lot. Until she finds Mickey, and then, you know, they get the Keyblade for the other side of the door. The nice gold and white one. Actually a pretty cool Keyblade though, but what it's doing there and why nobody got it before, it's weird. But yeah, I thought there was more to that, but I guess not. It doesn't really hint to Kingdom Hearts 3 like the others kind of hinted the other things. Don't know why. But oh well. It doesn't really matter much, I suppose, since the game's coming out real soon anyways. But that was a pretty fun recap. It didn't take as long as I thought it would, but I mean, it was for the 3DS, so it wasn't as long as, like, other Kingdom Hearts. Unless you go back and replay it, of course, you know. Then it makes sense. But that was actually pretty fun. I did like that, so thank you for joining me for this adventure. I'll see you guys for another adventure. Bye.